Okay, my dear Geminis, hi and welcome to Lucy the Antigua Tarot. And I am Lucy, and thank you so much for visiting my site. And I am here to do the reading for you guys for the month of March 2017. So let's see what the cards have to say for you for the month of March 2017. This is just for Geminis for the month of March 2017. Okay, guys, let's get right to it. Let's see what the cards communicate. I'm going to split the cards. Okay, for March 2017 for Geminis. Right. Okay, guys. I'm going to be pulling out 3 cards, okay, from the deck. We ready? Let's go. Okay, we have the Tower. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and Strength. All right, so starting with your center card, which was the first card that we pulled out, we have the Tower. A major arcana, and this card, the Tower, is telling me, Gemini, that changes are coming in for the month of March, and that's trying to hold on too tightly to the status quo or how you think things need to be, or, you know, trying to follow the rules. This can be disastrous right now, so just roll with the changes, okay? There could be situations or certain people perhaps that you were counting on may no longer be there, especially in the way that you were expecting. They might be there in a different way, perhaps. Remember that change is the nature of life, Geminis, and trying to prevent it is like trying to sail against the wind. So if you have been building castles in the air, this may be the time that some of them might come crashing down, hence the Tower. And this is only a problem if you if you allow it to be a problem. You may replace them with some more realistic and reasonable dreams and goals. And, you know, of course, dreaming is important. And it is also important to be living in reality, right? Remember that you have all the resources you need, Geminis, inside of you, which will allow you to deal with life and do what you feel is necessary. You may be finding an urge to participate in arguments. Try to keep your temper under control and not take everything that others say at heart. That's another message that this card is telling me. Expect sudden reversals now. Okay, so be forewarned and advised. Also, in terms of employment, if you're feeling that you have the most stable job or the most stable sources of income, what would you do if these dried up and were gone tomorrow? This card is giving us the message that thinking things through right now when you are not in a crisis, may be a wise tactic for you. If you hate your job, give serious thought to making a change. Because, my dear Geminis, you guys deserve to be happy. In terms of love, and this has come out a lot, that a love relationship may be ending. Now, this is a general reading, but it seems to be coming out persistently. If you are in a relationship that you absolutely, positively don't want to see end, this is an important time for damage control and for some clear communication. Find out how your partner is doing. Make no assumptions, Geminis. Find out for sure what's going on, how your partner's feeling. In terms of your money, you probably do not want to make any risky investments at this time, Geminis. Deal with any financial problems in a direct manner. And you're fairly sensitive, and you might, your nerves may be sensitive, especially sensitive during this period. Do whatever you need to do to calm down and stay steady. Okay, exercise can help with this. Meditation also can help, because you are entering a period where you need to keep a positive attitude as much as possible, Geminis. Also, new understandings, new insights may come to you when you least expect it. Now, the Tower is the number 16 card. Okay, this is the number 16. It is a major arcana. And so 1 plus 6 is 7. So it comes with the number 7. And the thing is that if 6 represents humanity, 7 is the center of the spiral. It's the center of the circle. It's the center of the cycle. It's the connection of humanity with its God source, with its higher self, higher power, higher Christ, whatever you choose to call it. 7 is the number of the universe. The 7 means the 3 heavens, okay, the number 3, which is the 3 of the heavens, which is all about the soul, combined with the 4 of the earth, or of the body, or of the material, or of the manifested material of the earth. For this reason, it is the first number that contains the spiritual and the temporal components. And temporal, what we mean by temporal, or time, space, we're talking about that's within time. Okay, the spiritual and that which is within time. Finally, in many cultures and in many myths and legends, 7 represents integration of the total, or of the totality. And it represents the macrocosmos. It represents perfection and abundance and reintegration. And it represents rest and safety and creation. these changes, what it's telling me is that whatever changes that need to happen, be it in general terms, or be it in terms of your finances, or in terms of your work, or in terms of your relationships, whatever these changes that are coming in for you that you were not expecting, they're going to have very powerful influences on you on a very profound level, but not in a negative way. Now, let's look at the second card that came out, which is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and with the Eight of Pentacles, you are entering a period of very hard work. And this does not have to be a negative thing, but you must be prepared for this hard work that's going to be coming in for the month of March. Think about what it is that you're working for. And this work can be personal or professional. And it might be a little overwhelming, so be prepared to ask for help if you need it. And, you know, this hard work is going to be a necessary effort for you guys, Geminis. You may have a lot on your plate that you need to accomplish. So be clear on what it is you're trying to accomplish in terms of this important work that you are doing. Okay? And strive for balance between this work that you're doing and the other parts of your life. And that's the message for this card for you guys for the month of March. So the number 8 is to strive for a balance in relation to your work and your inner desire of other things in terms of your spirituality that you want to accomplish. That's the number 8. And here it makes sense that these two cards are together. Something is changing, but you have this intense work to do, and you have to make sure that you understand why you are working so hard. What is all this effort really about? What is it that you really are trying to accomplish? Because this here is not, there are certain things that are not working out quite as you expected. Okay, my dear Geminis. Now, with the Strength card, which is a very beautiful card, it is a major arcana. Interesting that it's also a number 8. And okay, so you have 2 number 8s, but then you have 2 major arcanas. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles. The Strength card is telling me that you have very strong and positive influences coming in for you with this card. In spite of this Tower, okay, and actually I say in spite of, but that Tower really is a very positive thing. Just remember though, with this card and these strong influences, positive and strong influences that are coming in for you, remember the importance of your mind over matter, Geminis. Focus on what you want rather than on what you don't want. Focus on what it is you want in your life more than what you don't want. You have the ability to harness your strength. Harness the strength and use it. Use these, this strength and your thoughts, because it's mind over matter. Harness your thoughts and use them for you and those people that are around you for a higher good, elevating your spiritual sense of self. Not only do you have the ability, you have the responsibility to do this, Geminis. That's what the message that I'm getting with this card, the Strength card. Conquer your fears and control your impulses. And it's also telling me to never lose patience with yourself or in the things that you are doing. And it kind of makes sense. You have this hard work coming in, and then this tower is happening. These changes are happening. So at this point in time, for the month of March, it's important for you to make time to meditate and contemplate and spend some time alone, even if you are in a committed relationship and have 8 children. Okay? That's basically what it's telling us. Especially, um, do not allow yourself to think about or to spend time in thinking in worrying about your fears. You know, on the outside, in general, things are going well for you, but what is of the most uh, um, importance for you is to keep your head on straight. You know, don't let those shattered nerves get to you. Kind of keep a balance there. Your work is going to go well, you know, if you do what you have to do and you're able to focus and you're able to understand why specifically you're doing this. You have some real specific goals. Um, you should be fine. So, my dear Geminis, there you go. There you have your reading for the month of March. Um, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful month. Thank you very much for visiting, and I will see you guys in April. Take care. Bye-bye.